I'm about to attempt the hardest thing I have ever done in my life. Something that I have avoided like the plague. But now, I'm finally gonna do it for the views. Yes, I'll be ranking all of the Joestars. Hello and welcome to another video, another Jojo video. Today I'll be ranking the current Joestars, and this has been something very difficult for someone who loves every Jojo and believes that there isn't a single bad Jojo. And without wasting any more of your time, let's get started. Part 1, we have Jodyne Joestar. Jonathan has always seemed to be a boring one-dimensional character, which I think isn't true. Jonathan laid the foundation on what it means to be a Joestar, and everyone after him upholds themselves to these standards, but also allows the flexibility of their personalities and their environment to intertangle with that. The reason that he's so low is because we just have much more creative and more personality in all the other Joestars. I will still be a huge defender of Part 1, and I feel like understanding when the time it was written and what it done for the whole series as a whole is really important and shouldn't be overlooked. And with that being said, let's move on to our next Joestar. We have Jodio from Part 9, our newest addition to the Joestar family. It is very early into the story, that's why I put him a little bit lower on here, yet he is the first Jojo that I am currently reading as it comes out. Like, I was able to see a teaser for the new part, and the build up for the hype was insane. I have fallen in love with him and Dragona. I've always kept thinking that while reading these two are just Giorno and Jolyne if they were siblings and how they would interact. Reasons I have Jodio run here because it's just so fun to watch him and he's really badass. I still to this day don't know what the fuck November Rain fully does, but I knew I was in love with this Joestar with these fucking panels, man. My guy is a goofy drug dealer and it's just, we're here to watch him get fucking filthy rich. He can definitely move up when the part keeps on pushing on, but he is here for now. From Part 5, we have Giorno. Giorno is always someone I feel like got a lot of hate, saying that he is boring. Usually when I see him on a list, he's right after Jonathan at the bottom. I just think that it's because maybe the whole cast in this part is just so good. I feel like Giorno doesn't outshine most of the cast. Bucciarati is just insane in these moments. Narancia is a must protect baby boy. We have goth mommy Abacchio and our gunslinger clown Mista. It isn't that Giorno is boring, it's just the side cast is really good. Yet Giorno is the perfect blend of Dio and Jonathan. He is set in his goals and willing to do whatever it takes to get it. Like taking so many risks to defeat his opponents or just win. Like him trying to make an antidote for purple haze. Like I was thinking, what if this didn't work and we just die here? Or him just stabbing himself with the stand arrow. I just couldn't stop seeing the similarities with Jonathan lighting his fist on fire or Dio becoming a vampire. It is just something that I feel like is overlooked just because others shine bright in this part. Next up, we have Joseph from Part 2. I know for a fact I'm gonna get a bunch of hate for this, but Joseph had been my favorite Joestar for a good chunk of time. Yet, I felt like he didn't grow as much as the other characters did. Don't get me wrong, I do love my little prankster as much as anyone else did, but I feel as someone who had been in technically 3 parts, there should be a huge sense of growth. It's so much fun to see him in his own part, and there had been much debate whether he had the most difficult fight of any Joestar, since he didn't have a stand and was fighting a perfect being, but that's a whole nother topic. Joseph does develop, but still it's kind of the same throughout the entire time, which I love, and why he's my favorite Joestar for so long. He is fun to watch, he's goofy at most times. I do love the moment where he does speak English. It's just really fucking funny to bring an extra layer of personality to him. Coming in is Jolyne from Part 6. I will never, and I mean never, have Jolyne slander on this channel. We have to come to terms that she is one of the only Joestars from the original timeline able to break the Joestar family curse. She is such a strong and compelling character. Put into prison, recently gets to stand, and has to save her father, who she felt had abandoned her this entire time. Jolyne is thrown into this whole world due to the battle between Dio and the Joestar family. She was able to adapt to her environment very well, and I am very impressed. She was able to use Stone Free as such a top tier level. When fighting Seamoon, she was able to create a Mobius strip to prevent herself from folding inside out. Like, my god, that is insane. She gets a lot of hate, but I think we're not seeing all of her accomplishments that she had achieved. And I still have not forgiven Netflix for Stone Ocean's release. Next, from part 8, we have Gappy. Gappy is such a silly, goofy guy, and to be honest, he was really low when I started reading JoJolion. It wasn't that I didn't like him, I just felt like we were both kind of lost. Like we were trying to find out who he was and what the purpose of him being here was. I genuinely was trying to understand the story as well too. I felt kind of confused. I would honestly reread chapters because I felt stupid, like I wasn't understanding it, but it wasn't until the final half, except for the rock bugs. My god, I fucking hate the rock bugs. I felt trapped in that hospital for like 3 years. Yet this is where I felt like I started to understand Gappy and for who he is and what he needed to overcome and eventually become one of my favorites. Like Calamity is absolutely insane type of content for me to understand, and for him to unlock Soft and Wet Go Beyond was just so hype. I still think about the panel of him just in the hospital chair. So fucking cool, man. Being able to fight for his found family and to help his mother. I felt like everything slowly came together in the end, and even discovering that the bubbles were a spin, oh my god, I had my face right at the screen screaming. Part 8 is the first time I saw a part end in real time, and Gappy has just really stuck with me. Next up, we have part 4, Josuke, and I love this part so much. It's such a change of pace, and it's really fun with a great cast of characters. What I love about Josuke is his personality is so strong, yet he is very caring at the same time, and I think it is really reflective of his stand as well. I do think his usage of his stand really sets him apart from the others. It is so diverse in so many strong ways, and it's shown that even though he's a kid, he's still a Joestar. Also, like Josuke, it's just so fucking funny, man. You know, the whole Yo Angelo and like how stupid he looks when he tried to cash in the winning ticket, or just how he pisses off Rohan when he gambles. Seeing this character be so lighthearted and still stand on business, man, is so cool. Not to mention Kira is one of my favorite JoJo villains of all time, and Josuke outsmarts him time and time again. Man, part 4 is just so good. Coming in from part 7, we have Johnny. Johnny is a lot of people's favorites, and for good fucking reason. Johnny has a redemption story that is completely unmatched. There is a reason this is the second highest manga rating ever. It is an adventure that you get to see this character who get at the bottom of his luck get a chance to taste glory again. I am a sucker for evolving stands as well, so seeing the growth of Johnny's character along with this stand was so satisfying. He developed into such a strong and capable character. I love that we have this genius racer that lost it all due to his attitude, becoming paralyzed, yet to see him throughout the race and not allowing this chance to go is a chance for him to get that redemption. It does help too that there was such good chemistry between him and Gyro. They just grew so much and learned from each other and really pushed each other further and further throughout the entire Steel Ball run. Coming in from part 3 is Jotaro, and I will defend Jotaro with my life. I love this man so much. I love the imperfect character just trying to do their best, trying to take on the world on their own. I am lucky to have seen him in 3 parts, seeing how much he is willing to do in order to protect his loved ones. I truly think Jotaro is very misunderstood since the beginning, and I remember people starting JoJo just always asking me like, why does he keep calling his mom a bitch all the time? To me, it's to push people away, not being near the ones he loves in order to protect them. He's in a damn jail cell because of his stand. And as time goes by, he goes everywhere to stop any shape or form of Dio. It is easier for him to do it on his own instead of having his family around. People say that he is a shit father, which I can agree to because he should have been there for Jolyne more. Yet, unlike other fathers, Jotaro was literally stopping all of Dio's followers. In part 5, we're introduced to him trying to find Giorno in Italy, and my man was on demon time. He is a stoic character with a huge heart. At the end of part 6, Jotaro is given the option to kill Pucci or save Jolyne. And you're gonna tell me the guy that doesn't care about his daughter would have the perfect moment to stop the last servant of Dio, would pick his daughter over the world? And like I said in my video years ago, Jotaro has always been protecting the world. Jolyne is his world. Pucci claimed that Jolyne is his weakness, but it's been his reason to push forward. Jotaro is a very simple yet complicated character, and I feel like doesn't get the recognition that he deserves. Feeling like the character doesn't develop but kinda just is a serious delinquent character is a little bit shameful, I think. I will have to admit though, Jotaro wasn't my favorite character until part 4. I felt like I just started understanding him more and more as time went on. And also though, part 4 fit is so fucking hard, man. Like, look at that, goddamn. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. I would want to know what your favorite JoJo is, or what even your list is. I would love to discuss it in the comments below. I love talking about JoJo, so if there's something that you would like me to talk about, let me know as well. I have been your bestest bro, and I'll see you when I see ya.